I was thinking back on when I first moved to the building that I'm in, and they assigned me room 11, of course, 11. And there's microwaves in the vestibule elevator area. And on our floor, the one was preset when you push it, and it was set at 11 minutes and 11 seconds. And I thought that was all right. And the three was set at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. No coincidences, always synchronicities. Um, Sometime yesterday, I think, I was somewhere hearing a conversation when someone asked how many people are in the building in the different rooms. We have 144 guests, was the answer. 144, the called and the chosen. That number was very significant. And I was charging my phone earlier, no particular time. When I got up to take it off the charger and turned it on, it was 100%, and the time was 11:11. Nothing that I intentionally tried to do, just synchronicities. And this, once again, is how you know that you are walking in the vortex of the divine. So, a little bit of housekeeping concerning the last video bonus. I was giving different acronyms, and I said the wrong thing when it came to Jesus the Christ, and I thought it best to get that straightened out. The acronym for Jesus being justifying every sinful, unbelieving self. Once again, Jesus justifying every sinful, unbelieving self. So, this epic lesson is entitled Research and the Ancient of Days. I imagined that this would be a bonus, however, it is not. It's got a little bit too much information for me to place it as a bonus for another day. So this is what I was told, and therefore it is a standalone lesson and timeless. So whenever it appears in your frequency, whenever you want to listen to it, it's for you. Again, research and the ancient of days. The Fibonacci sequence and its relationship to Gothic arches, sunflower seeds, pine cones, and spiral galaxies. The Brooklyn Bridge, a granite foundation sitting on wooden blocks, 16-ton spears, ancient riverbed tunnels, and wall-sized mirrors. The creation of crop circles overnight. Fine silk more delicate than spiders' webs with the tensile strength of iron, and the disappearance of vessels and people in the Bermuda Triangle Zone. Gargoyles, ancient lighthouses, Gothic spires, and their function beyond religious symbolism and their connection to frequency. Antique pianos precisely created without factories, rose windows, and the frequency bells of Tartaria, submarines existing prior to the light bulb. I've listed things which are still a mystery to the scientific and research communities. However, if any topic has not even entered into my subconscious, all I need to do is go directly to the source. But that is not my job. I'm here to guide you, whether you are an anthropologist, physician, brain surgeon, meteorologist, pilot, archaeologist, rocket scientist, chef, teacher, attorney, accountant, nurse, beautician, chemist, artist, book critic, bricklayer, carpenter, podiatrist, data processor, electrician, zoologist, and I'm sure I missed a lot of things, a lot of people and their professions. My apologies. The highest and best version of yourself is waiting to become unlocked. If your stance is that God Almighty must either be not all good or not all powerful, who creates natural disasters in the world, you have successfully closed and locked the door from the outside, and unless and until you choose to submit and awaken spiritually, you will never ever embody answers to the mysterious occurrences within the universe. Is the real story about the Titanic the one which is portrayed in the movies depicting an iceberg and a pair of star-crossed lovers, all a smokescreen? Or is it a cover hiding an industrial era where 3 million rivets had to be heated, then inserted with a jeweler's precision before cooling by 4 people to be nailed into thousands of tons of steel by hand? Is it a smokescreen for these things? Not to mention 2-ton plates that the rivets were inserted into, lifted by 2-ton machines. Hundreds of tons of steel transported by horses and carts, and the roads used for transport. Is progress always linear? And do we always move from the linear to the complex? Let's talk fuel when it comes to the Titanic. 29 gigantic boilers and 159 furnaces consuming over 600 tons of coal every day, manually shoveled and evenly distributed. The interior architecture is a modern marvel. Was the Titanic a matter of construction or one of reconstruction from makers in a past civilization operating from different energies? Can you wrap your mind around the fact that there were also the Olympic and the Britannic, 2 sister ships? The devil is in the details. So imagine an awakened astrophysicist who has experienced Christ consciousness uploading knowledge about the direct correlation between our ancestors and ancient galaxies from the Ancient of Days who created them both. You've been gaslit and lied to, and logic keeps you in the dark while pride is waiting for your fall. When you step out of ego, arrogance, and doubt by relinquishing your belief, prepare for the world to be your oyster. As I said, it is not my job to uncover all of these things about these different occurrences. The reason that you have a profession, which can turn into a vocation, The Most High is waiting for you to awaken so that you can uncover the beauty of those things that I just spoke about. Do I understand and know exactly what's behind the building of, for instance, the Brooklyn Bridge, about the pyramids, Statue of Liberty? If you are in any of those professions, when you awaken, you can unearth, so to speak, the ancient wisdom and knowledge that surrounds those things. But if you decide you don't want to awaken, you cannot receive the information from the Most High. You must have an open heart, sacred heart, and your due diligence is in order. Hopefully, you've listened to some of my previous videos and realize that I am extremely serious when it comes to the things that I'm speaking about. I cannot awaken for you. It is up to you. We are here. This is the time, 2026, for the world to awaken. Look for the synchronicities. They are not a mistake, and they are not coincidences. All right, this was short. However, I needed to talk with some of the brainiacs to let you know that it's not over till the fat lady sings. Incidentally, well, I'll save that because I want to tell you who the fat lady is, but we'll keep that for another time. All right, beautiful souls. I hope you gleaned some things from this. And we will see you on the next video.